Ingratitude, how to be ungrateful. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Switch Show. I'm your host, Malise Chinoyenwafo, and today we'll be talking about the direct opposite of last week's topic, which was gratitude, the gratitude theory. And today is ingratitude, but without the theory part. How to be ungrateful. So let us dive in straight to what ingratitude means. According to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, it defines ingratitude as lack of proper appreciation or thanks for something, such as a kind or helpful act. This is a straightforward definition. When you take lightly what someone has done for you out of a good heart, or what someone has done just to probably something someone does out of appreciation for something you did for them, and you take it lightly due to the person's state, socially, financially, and otherwise. So I said, being ungrateful is much more easier than anybody thinks. If we scrutinize more, we'd see that we dabble and fiddle in ingratitude. This is just straightforward because a lot of people think that being ungrateful or showing ingratitude is like when someone does an obviously huge or out there act of kindness for you, and you don't say the phrase, or you don't say those two words, thank you, or you don't say like I appreciate or thank you very much, or something to show that you are appreciative, or you appreciated what the person has done for you, and people say, oh, he's being ungrateful, like he can't even say thank you, a simple thank you he can't say. And they do not know that you're not grateful for that. They see what's on the surface. But to be sincere, a lot of times we take the simplest of things lightly. We look at them like, this is what I'm meant to be enjoying every day, this is what I'm meant to have, so what's the need to be thankful for it? But if we look at it, if we compare our situation to other situations out there, to some people that do not have things that it looks like they do not have something to be thankful for, and they actually are thankful for whatever they have, and we're like, why are these people thankful? I mean, look at their state, look at their condition, it's so bad. But we don't really know that we need to be thankful more every day. But I'm not talking about the thankfulness, I'm talking about the unthankfulness or the thanklessness. So I'll tell us how to be ungrateful or displaying gratitude. So if you pay attention, you can take your pen, your book, a notebook, a journal, whatever. You can jot some things down so you know that, oh, this is how I can be ungrateful for something that someone has done for me. So the first thing here is to question existence and those everyday things. Questioning existence is like questioning why you were born, questioning why you were brought into the earth. And the everyday things are like breathing, seeing, hearing, walking, being able to feel, and all those other stuff. Now, if you look at this, almost every time nobody is exonerated. The people who call themselves pure, the people who are actually pure, they have the ministers, the pastors in church, everyday people, and other religious figures will think that, oh, this is something that is for the people who are not so religious. But taking religion aside and just looking at people from a general point of view, everybody does this, because we take things like being able to breathe freely without an oxygen mask, being able to see properly without having to have a surgery or have some prosthetic aid or something, being able to hear properly without hearing aids, being able to walk and not be retired to a wheelchair, being able to feel and not being able to feel at all. we don't look at these things as things we should be thankful for, but really these are things that we need to look more and say, oh, I'm really thankful that I can do these things the normal way. And questioning existence, I see that we were born into a family, into a country, not by choice but by chance. And people stay questioning these things and not they will never try to see what good they can bring to that place. So the next one is weigh up everything good gestured towards you. This is like what everyone does. Someone does something for you, probably a little kid. This is usually directed towards little children. When a child does something for you out of their kind heart and you take it and like, oh, well, this is a small thing, but thank you. That statement, this is a small thing, has taken away all appreciation from it, because you are just saying thank you because you feel that you are obligated to say thank you for the act. But weighing up everything good gestured towards you, every kind act, has taken away every form of gratitude. So that's one of the easiest ways to be ungrateful. Another one is when you start feeling pressure to thank people. When you have this urge, this pressure, and like this feeling inside that, oh, do I really need to thank this person? Let me just say thank you. You feel like there's a particular weight upon your shoulders, like you're considering what society would say, what your people will say, family, friends. So you feel that there's a lot of pressure for you to thank someone. That is when you know that, oh, you're actually being ungrateful, that you do not appreciate what that person has done. So looking at this, these are just a few things amongst several other things that are out there that people do day by day that exhibit ingratitude directly or indirectly, because these ones are things that happen indirectly. The direct ones are the ones we already know of. No one needs to tell us about them. But these are the indirect ones that when we look at it properly, when we reflect, when we introspect, we find out that, oh, I actually did this. I'm actually ungrateful. I'm not thankful enough. So I'll leave you with this final note. On this final note, ingratitude is being grateful for nothing and ungrateful for everything. I hope you got that. If you didn't get that, I'll say it again. Ingratitude is being grateful for nothing and ungrateful for everything. It's as simple as that. You're grateful but for nothing, and you're grateful for everything. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this podcast. I remain Malisa Chinoye, for you can go check out my social media handles: Twitter at Malisa Chinoye, Instagram at Malisa Chinoye. So see you guys on the next episode. Stay blessed.